Hello, welcome to another Light Language with Louise. I'm Louise Charman-James. I offer these videos on a monthly basis, and we've been working with the theme of foundations of frequency over the last few months. So the topic that dropped in for me today was around trust and commitment. That frequency of trust and commitment. So I'm talking about trust in yourself, but also, of course, what that means is trust in life as a reflection of that inner trust. And commitment is part of that. Trusting who you are and committing to yourself. Committing to being that fullest expression of yourself and backing yourself at every step of the way. Now, most of us have been programmed not to trust ourselves. We've been programmed to follow external authorities. We've been told what to think, right, what to believe. And we see this in the world at the moment. There's a big breakdown of this because people are no longer believing what they're being told, no longer trusting external authorities. And of course, where does that leave us? It leaves us with finding that trust in ourselves. So one of the things I've noticed over this last few weeks, this last month, I'm up-leveling, I'm expanding, particularly with my business, for example, and I notice the resistance to really trusting in myself to take that next step. I notice that wavering sometimes, that I'm not yet fully committed. So these are the moments where we get to really presence in ourselves, the parts of ourselves that have learn to mistrust our own guidance, our own inner authority. And I talked about that in one of the earlier videos, trusting that inner authority. So I want to expand on that trust and commitment and invite you to feel into what would your life be like if you were truly committed to yourself, if you truly trusted yourself, you trusted yourself to make the right choices for you, you backed yourself, right? You were willing to commit to the things that you know in your heart support you. So just feel into that for a moment, because for some of us that's not always easy. And in some instances there may be some areas of your life where you totally trust yourself. You know that you can deliver in a particular way, right? And then there may be other areas where you don't trust yourself. Maybe you've made bad decisions in the past, or you're judging them as bad, but maybe you've made decisions that didn't work out so well, and that can lead to us not trusting ourselves. So what I want to offer you today and call in today to support us as always is a light language transmission to really help you to feel that frequency of trust and commitment for yourself. Really hold that in every cell of your body, in your heart. Feel the frequency of being fully committed to yourself, committed to your path, committed to your life, committed to your heart, and trusting yourself to follow through, to back yourself, not to abandon yourself along the way, right? I'm going to be here for myself. I'm going to trust that I am connected to my higher self. I am connected to my guidance. I am connected to my heart. I am connected to my wisdom. And I'm willing to commit to myself and commit to the impulses of my heart to take me into my greatest, my highest expression in this lifetime, so that I can share the magic of who I am. Because as I always say, right, and this is why I call my business Soul Signature, you have a unique energy signature that no one else holds. So if you're not going to nurture that, if you're not going to honor that, if you're not going to share that, the world's going to miss out on that. So really calling for this transmission now to really anchor you, anchor me, anchor all of us in the truth of who we are, in our deep trust and commitment to being the fullest expression of that, knowing, trusting that that is of the highest benefit for all beings and for the planet. So just take a breath, holding that intention in your heart, and knowing always that the light language that flows through is received by your higher self, directed by your higher self, and the highest for you at this time. So taking a breath, feeling the earth beneath your feet, feeling the energy of your higher self, feeling the energy of your heart, bringing through now what you need to really keep you on that path of commitment, of self-trust, and trusting life to be that perfect reflection of all that you are. Nuranai amayai, Nuranai amaranai, Nuramai nayaima, Nuramaima. Samara ke pāto, in asaman an ori imata. I ki sarota o kashi voromo o sap I amarkat il. Ile maro no sur im aratat I neki. Sar ono mashor ib aramo kawiki armar asad. Re namalo arakirtar os ash armos orkibar umati barkasan ib orkot am. Ra asokot imarokotish arkatsab or imarokot il iki it sa arkut im raya kamoro seberkete amoshuked emarkat imaraki ap asat reina marakota asap akamoshu orbi ra nosoki baramo os op ikichark masa iakat ra asso na marakati esoberkut am le ar os aniki bar at orma taking a deep breath and exhaling. So I was keep getting distracted because I'm seeing the colors of my own aura as I'm moving my hands around. But what that's also reminding me of, and what they're reminding me of, is that, you know, you have your own palette of colors to paint with, and really trust that when you just draw from that beautiful richness that is you and you follow your heart, you're going to paint something beautiful. Like, really trust that, commit to the painting. You know, we don't create masterpieces by walking away from the canvas after a few strokes, right? We create that masterpiece, and that masterpiece is you by committing to it, by putting those strokes on the canvas every day until we create that beautiful masterpiece and we can feel the frequency of that. So I really invite you to just enjoy. Delight is the word that's coming through. Please delight in who you are. Trust that you're here to celebrate more of who you are, express more of who you are, share more of who you are, and really enjoy the journey. So commit to that journey, right? It's a beautiful journey. Let yourself commit to that, one foot in front of the other. Don't abandon yourself. Love yourself, love who you are, you know, and share that, please. Trust, commit, you know, it's what you're here to do. It's what you're here to do. It's what we're all here to do. And that's my passion, is supporting you with that. So thank you for watching today. I'll be live again in a month. In the meantime, I'm excited this month because I am one of the authors in a beautiful book called Sacred Rebel, which is all about disrupting old patterns which would have you conform to what others you would want you to be, right? It's about disrupting that. It's about being who you are, being willing to rebel against that, and really honor the sacredness of who you are as a unique frequency, unique divine expression on the earth. So that's coming out on May 14th as a Kindle edition. So I'll be sharing about that, and I'd love for you to support me with that and support all the other authors in the book. The proceeds are going to charity. It's just a beautiful expression of many women's different voices sharing who they are and their journeys to really break out of these restricting, constricting, controlling paradigms to be who they truly are. So I'm excited for that, and there may be other things I need to share, but I can't think what they are right now. But anyway, all the information is below. You can find me, you pop into the website, or join me in the Voices of Light Facebook group every Monday at 9:30 Australian time for a meditation and activation, and you can catch up with all of the ones in the group if that doesn't work for you in your time zone. So wishing you a beautiful month, and thank you for joining me. Like and subscribe, share if you think others would enjoy it. Love you lots. Have a beautiful month.